Only the best of tools.
That's right. Gotta have your sandbox tools here handy.
Okay.
Good morning. It's actually just after lunch and it's fall break for the kids who have school, which is not our kids, but that means they have friends to play with. So I'm going to be dropping off Pete, Eve, and Jude at a friend's house in the neighborhood. And I give myself Mondays to work on little projects I've been wanting to work on. One of the things is I keep looking forward to our next house that because we're only renting right now and we're in the process of buying a property, and I keep thinking about all the garden boxes I'll have there that I'll grow things and how excited I am. But it's gonna be a long time, and so it's like, why don't I just I've been also thinking about growing some herbs and things at home here, and so it's like maybe I should just get on that. So I'm gonna go look for a table that would fit by a certain window. In fact, that reminds me I need to get the tape measure and then see what I can find. Okay, I'm at the thrift store. I have my handy dandy thing. I need to find something that I can put by the window that's the right height and the right depth and isn't too ugly. I can paint it, but it has to just have some clean lines. I don't know if I'll find anything, but I'm gonna look. Okay, lots of furniture, but nothing on this aisle that works. This might work though. It's a cute little desk over there. That might be a good choice. It's small, but it's cute. Good depth. A little short though. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Oh, look at that dollhouse with some light inside of it.
I know, it's cute. Rolling cart table. It's not completely my style, but
Oh, there you go.
the wheels are a little like wagon wheelish, but it's a good size and it's movable, which for plants, as the sun position changes, is nice. I don't know. Andrew loves it because he feels like you could it looks like something from a movie they would make into an airplane or something.
Well, it's just fun. I feel like you
It's playful.
yeah. Oh yeah, like someone will push it up to a picnic table and have food on it, or
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
some child will make it into a thing to ride down a hill.
Yeah, it just doesn't really go with anything else I own. And I kind of like this, but I also know it'll get destroyed really quickly. Okay, we found our way to an antique store, flea market. I'm sure I can find something here. It's just, can I find it for a price that I want to pay? So we'll see. Do love Fiesta wear. It'd be fun to have a set of that, huh? It's totally my style. Just not on my budget right now. This is pretty darn cute. I like how it's rough. And it's only 60 bucks. It's cute. Okay, I got it. It was 60 bucks. So I don't have to paint it, clean up just a bit. And I like it otherwise. Now we're gonna head to the hardware store.
Yeah.
I think that works just fine. So now Andrew's got his terrarium there thing, but I can put some plants on and some other stuff underneath. Maybe some books, I don't know. Move it. We're here picking Esther up from work, and they have herbs here, so I'm gonna get them. And I can't talk too much longer because of the music. Okay, is this sage? Yeah, I'll get some sage. We've got some rosemary, different varieties. Thyme, parsley, Italian parsley it looks like. Ooh, and some spearmint. That's fun. Cheap. They're only $3. I got spearmint, the thyme, purple sage, and some rosemary. Okay, got home, got my pots, and I've decided to paint them just a little bit, just to add some interest. So I'm gonna go look at my paint and see. So I have like tons of paint samples because I painted even Jude's room and things in the RV, and the little samples from like Lowe's or Home Depot are like the perfect size for stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go look at my colors and make a decision. I have like every color. No, that's like the same color. Purple, teal would be nice, so I'll probably do that. Maybe some green, and maybe some yellow. So I put some paper down, I grabbed some paint, some green, some teal, some pink, and some gray. And I'm just gonna freehand it and see how it goes. Okay, so I looked on Pinterest, and there were actually like some really cute ideas for kind of some modern looking things. So I'm just gonna tape it off at like an angle like this and see how that works out.
Mommy.
What?
But it.
Hmm?
That's a bowl too. Yeah.
No, it's for putting plants in. Okay, I finished painting. I need to clean up, and I'm gonna let these dry until tomorrow. And I only sort of like them, and so I'm gonna see how I feel about them tomorrow once they're dry. I might add some details to them. I'm not really sure, actually. I like some parts of it, but we'll see. Check in tomorrow. Now we're just gonna eat tacos, which Mike has made for dinner, and chill. I was feeling like they weren't good enough, but I put the plants in them, put them on the cart. I have not potted the plants yet. I just wanted to look. But actually, I think once the plant's in, you barely notice the pots. So this is the mint. That'll be really cute as it...
Awesome.
Yeah. And then I put my cookbooks and cooking things on there.
Yeah.
My basil, rosemary, sage, and thyme. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. But I love it. I've wanted a yellow table there since before I moved in. So I like the cart, and it's super cute. And if I need to, if the sun changes a ton, I can move it around and get them into the sun. Or even turn it around. So that's cute. Okay, taco time! Okay, I just took a black marker and added just a little bit of interest to the pots. You know, just something. And now I'm gonna pot them up. You gonna help me?
Yes.
Only the best of tools.
That's right. Gotta have your sandbox tools here handy. 'Cause that's what's gonna make it work. So what do you do? How do you do this? How do you pot things, Megan?
Oh, well.
Give us some instruction.
I have so much experience.
For those of us at home that don't know what we're doing.
I'm just gonna fill it up.
I know you have years of experience.
I'm gonna fill it up a little over halfway, and then I'm gonna take the plants out. Well, let me just get there. First, I'm filling them up a little over halfway.
Someone is going to comment and say we did this totally wrong.
Good.
But that's okay.
Like, comment, subscribe, and head over to knorppandsouth.com. Ting! Make sure to hit the bell for notifications. I remembered that I had this Japanese teapot that I found at the thrift store, and it was the perfect little watering can. So, there you have it. Doesn't actually, I don't know that I needed to paint any of these pots, but it just gives me enough to, you know, make me happy to see some pops of color there. Cute! So that's it for now. We're gonna head back home, and on the way pick up Esther. I actually, at the other thrift store, I found a cool mid-century three-legged desk. I need to look at it and figure out what I'm gonna do with it, because it does either need to be refinished or painted. And then tonight is gotcha day for Daniel, Eve, and Jude. That means that 4 years ago we were in China and we were meeting them for the first time. Well, Eve we'd already met, because if you didn't know, Eve came for 2 weeks and stayed with us a few months before we actually adopted her with a different program. And you might say, well, why didn't you just keep her then? Because she was in as a visitor on a different type of visa, and not as, it doesn't work that way. I wish it did. Okay, we got Asian takeout. So that's coming in about an hour.
Yeah.
And Mike, now we have to run some books back to the library and pick up the gotcha day cake. And yeah, so the kids gave us free reign to choose it. They just said make it good, because that's all Eve and Jude cared about.
Which means sweet, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. But I wish we could buy the kind that we would always send them. When the kids were in China, a few of them had birthdays during the adoption process, and we were actually able to like hire a company to send it. And I have no idea if the cakes tasted good, but they looked really good.
Were they like this pineapple or fruit?
Yeah, they look like some sort of like tropically citrusy cake with like white whipped cream. I mean, whipped cream is always, but like fluffy, and then like mandarin oranges and like almonds on top. Looks tasty. But anyways, if anybody is watching this and they know what type of cake that is, let me know. Okay, takeout's here. Let's eat.
This is totally.
Well, let's have a prayer and then let's eat. You're gonna bring
Okay.
one of the gotchis. Look at that beautiful sky.
Look.
It's beautiful. But we're gonna have
beautiful.
We're gonna have the cake now. Okay, come on over. We're gonna have cake. Okay, Evie, go over there. It's your gotcha day
I
cake.
need to stay here, Mom. I need to stay here.
You're gonna do the gold ones.
Yeah. And
Okay, Evie, you're doing purple. No, come over here. Daniel's here. You're here.
Here's the lighter, Mom.
Okay.
Here's the lighter.
So we'll sing, and you guys will blow out. You have to make a wish for your this year.
Wait, what's this year?
It's this year.
It's the fourth one.
The fourth what?
Here you're home.
Happy gotcha
Day
to you. Happy gotcha day to you. Happy gotcha day, dear Judy and Daniel. Happy gotcha day to you. Make a wish.
Eve didn't wait.
Yay! Jude, you love this song?
You love the other one.
Just escaped our house. Partly because we just needed a little break, but partially because the sky is incredible this evening. It's the highest point in the neighborhood. I'll go over the street sign this time. Look at that. It's beautiful. Somebody just messaged us, because if you're a TV watcher, we're on the Daily Mail TV tomorrow.
Yes.
So
Although
that,
by the time this is
yeah,
seen,
it'll already have been aired, but we got interviewed by a reporter in London, and she was like, oh, you know, we sell to all sorts of like British newspapers. But I didn't realize it was mostly tabloids. And so it was a really nice article. It was a really nice article, but she read it to us before she sent it out, but she doesn't choose the titles. And so when it ran in the Daily Mail online, the title was "Couple Accused of Child Abuse, like travel the world with children." And it's like, okay, that's a little bit of a stretch that maybe people have said mean things in comments.
We just mentioned that some of our commenters had accused us of that, just random people every once in a while, not really.
Yeah, we weren't really accused of child abuse, but the article was still really nice. And so I guess the TV wanted to actually talk about it, so we got interviewed just a few days ago, and I guess they're still going with that title. I guess that title was working for them.
It works, man. Pulls people in.
So if you saw that, no, we have not been accused of child abuse except by random
crazy
trolls.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's child abuse. Especially like when they watch our RV tour. They're like, 9 kids in one RV, that's child abuse. So that's what the accusation is. But it still is a little stressful. You're like, ooh, you know.
It's a little scary to put it out there.
You know, but it's probably more stressful for Elton John that they're talking about his crack addiction, not us and our, you know, travel channel. But anyways, it's still...
Let's hope they don't find out about our crack addiction, Megan. That'll be in there.
Our crack addiction?
Yeah, that'll...
I was trying to make a joke out of it. I couldn't, though.
Your bum crack?
Oh, okay. We're not even going to put that in there. So we just walked a little bit, and we could hear, as we were walking away from the house, Eve yelling out the door, "Mom!" Because it's hard to get away. But tomorrow, Elijah gets to call us for the first time, so that'll be nice. Yeah. And we should probably head back to the house. I have to record a podcast. Are you guys listening? We're just going to record our 10th podcast tonight, me and Andrew. Yeah. And me and this guy are going to start a podcast in the next couple weeks, I think, right? That's our hope.
We'll see.
Oh, why not? 2 weeks? Sure.
Okay, we can do it.
So anyways, we're going to walk back. More view of the beautiful sky. I just love there's little bits of pink on the bottom of all the clouds. It's so pretty.
See it in that.
Okay, you guys, for whatever reason, I had a really hard time finishing this video, but I wanted to finish it out, give an update on the garden, and yeah, end the video. So here it is. I've loved having it. It's doing really well. The cart is perfect because it can get dirty and wet and just be wiped off. I had this rug from IKEA, which I also love. These are like their actual like Turkish rugs that are not cheap like everything else there. And it just brought a lot of color in, so I really love it there and it makes me happy. Roll that. And yeah. So this video kind of had a lot going on in it. We had me making this, and then we had Gotcha Day and a little bit about the Daily Mail. But we love you guys. Thanks for coming along. We have totally overhauled our website, so there's more content on there, more recipes, our merch store, all that good stuff. Ew, look. There's like a bunch of gnats inside. What's that all about?
Are they inside?
Yeah, we should kill those. Wait, like, okay, yeah, kill them. No, there's a better idea. Daniel just wiped it. Anyways, we love you. Head over to the website. You can sign up for our newsletter, listen to the podcast, do all sorts of fun stuff. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.